All right. That lawnmower's just a little too close. It is. It is. It is. Look, there's Miss Kitty and Bear getting along now.
Barry McBarister.
Barry McBarister. I don't know where that came from, but that's her name. And Miss Kitty is on the prowl. Hello, hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're viewing this from. I am Scott. This is Scott and Tara's Home Shop. Tara will be momentarily. We are waiting for her to get home. She's going to be so excited that we have some midnight work to do. Yes, she is. She is going to jump for joy. I will make sure I catch. Yes, we are back, Glenn. Yes, we are back. Back again.
On the lawnmower.
Tell a friend. Anyway, she will be home soon. We're just sitting here shooting the breeze until she gets here. We are here because, and I'll have to say this a couple times for the people in the back, a little bit louder. We are here because the compression release and the starter in the starter. We are here because the compression release in the engine has come off of the cam and no longer works. Now I'm assuming that it fell off into the sump where it will more than likely lie with no danger of anything because it's not really heavy, but it's not a lot of turbulence in the oil down there. So it'll lay down in the sump and just lay there. More than likely the pin, there's a pin that comes off the side of the weight, the centrifugal weight that rotates on the cam and makes a bump for the intake valve to hold it open right at the moment when compression is being bare. Oh ma'am. Right when the moment of compression is trying to be made, it bumps open the intake valve a few thousandths and lets the compression off, and so the crankshaft can turn on over past number one. It only does it on number one, doesn't do it on the second cylinder. So that is quit working. And the way you can tell that that's quit working is if you run a compression test on this engine and the compression release obviously is working better, you will get a very, very low reading, like 30 or 40, maybe 50. And it should be somewhere in the neighborhood of 150. So what you have to do to check cylinder, I started saying contamination, that's not the right word. Cylinder integrity, combustion integrity. Let's try combustion integrity. Is you have to do a leak down test. And a leak down test is nothing more than an air hose with two gauges on it, and you set the pressure to 0 on the gauge, and and then you bring the number one piston up on top dead center. You start with that one first, and you pressurize the cylinder with about 100 pounds of air, and then you listen. You listen for the down the. You listen near the exhaust, and you listen. I saw you, Glenn. Hang on, I'm gonna get to you. You listen to around the breather tube, the oil filler tube, and you're looking for blow by, either by the valves, either through the carburetor, which indicate a bad intake valve, through the exhaust, a bad exhaust valve, or through the oil filler tube, which would be bad rings. This engine right here, I don't know. I don't know, Peter. And so, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go back. Brush cutter. Oh. You're talking about a saw blade on the end of a weed eater, basically. And Peter, my stream. I don't know. Oh yes, it's music night on Peter's stream.
Okay.
Yes. Well, we can't be in it right now because we're live. Yes, we are doing wrong We are doing wrong. We got fussed at. We got fussed at by an Aussie. Oh, Lord have mercy. If it'll cut it down stump, it's a little bit bigger than a saw blade on a weed eater then. And hello, Peter. Welcome to the Midnight Rendezvous. Hey, that's isn't that a country song? Something Midnight Rendezvous.
Something like that.
Oh Lord, now you're gonna get me. You're going. I'm in both. I'm sorry, I'm drawing. Oh, and both strings. Mine in. Is music still playing in there? Our music's not still playing, is it? No, we stopped music. It's so heavy it had to have a harness to wear, but I don't wear it. Don't have it now. I bought a brush cutter, Glenn. It's like a 3 or 4 horsepower weed eater, and it was designed from the factory. Came with the brush tri-point, I guess what you call it, tri-cutter blade on it, and it would cut saplings up to about 1 inch thick. It wouldn't cut anything. It wouldn't cut stumps, but yeah, it ran for the longest. And then all of a sudden one day I walked out there to start it up, and it would not start up for nothing. I tried spinning it. I tried pulling the back cover off and spinning it. It had on the crankshaft come out through the back cover. I put a socket on it in an air drill. It wouldn't crank. I tried ether. It wouldn't crank. I put a carburetor on it. It finally started up, but wouldn't run with the crap. When I went back to the company and said, hey, look, your carburetor, something's wrong with it, right out of the box, it's not working. Oh, our carburetor is good. It must be you. It's got to be you. I was like, oh, okay. Well, then I'm just going to throw your carburetor and my weed eater in the trash. And that's what I'm going to put on my video, is that I had to throw it in the trash because you wouldn't stand behind your carburetor. And they never did stand behind the carburetor, so I really don't care. Anyway, but Tira's not here, Peter, so I'm having a little bit of a time trying to get everything set up. I'm not having a good day today. Cut me some slack. I think we got the door finished on the truck. I just sanded it down, the little skim coat that I added to fill in the little holes. I just sanded that down. I need to pull the truck back in later and prime it, but I don't have any primer, so I'm not going to do that. And I got to mask off or take the plastic and cover up the front of the truck, because the last time I tried to paint the door, I got gray overspray all over the front fender. And so now I get to wet sand the whole front fender and repaint the front fender, which means taking plastic or paper and slack is given. Peter said slack is given. Thank you, Peter. Glenn, she is going to run the wire from the starter under here, up over here, over to the solenoid. And then what we're going to do is we're running an 8-gauge wire alongside of the 10-gauge wire that's in there. Now, we're not trying to do away with the wire. We just want to add some extra capacity to the starter wire. And we're going to go then from the from the solenoid, which is right under that cup on the inside, way out there, but under the back. So out yonder, I can't make my finger go out there. It won't go out far enough. So we're going to put it right there, and right up under the battery, right inside of the fender, I guess you'd call it, is the solenoid, and right outside of the battery. So you have to take the battery out. So we're going from the battery to the solenoid, from the solenoid to the starter with an 8-gauge wire. Focus, you pop. There we go. With an 8-gauge wire. So that's what I'm waiting on Tira to get home. She should be here momentarily. I might have started the live a bit early. I can't function without Tira, in case y'all haven't figured that out yet. I'll just go ahead and admit it. When she gets married and move off, I hope her husband does not mind that we all sleep in the same bed. It's gonna get a little weird at first, but he might grow used to it. Hell, I don't know. From the Lord. Hang on, let me see what Glenn said. So are you replacing? No, we're not replacing the starter wire. We're running this wire alongside of the starter wire. In other words, we're going to have a 10 and an 8 gauge wire running from the solenoid. And eventually, I will put an automotive solenoid on the lawnmower, not a lawnmower solenoid. Because this thing is now drawing extra amperage. Because it's having to turn past the compression on number one cylinder. So I'm just trying to hedge its bet. If this engine is running and not smoking, by next spring, I'm going to spend the $300 something, buy a new camshaft, new pan gasket, new PTO seal, and we're going to pull it apart, throw the new cam in it, and put it all back together and slap it back on the engine. I wanted to put rings in it, but I sat there last night and added all that stuff up with 2 new heads. Because I don't know, Glenn, if you remember the Zep cleaner ate the threads out of the heads, and so a lot of the bolts that go in the heads are now stripping out. So I got to good thing I didn't Zep the block. That would really been bad. But with the heads, yes, this is the engine we pulled the head off of. With the heads and the cam, that's 3, 5, 8. It's $800. That's still cheaper than $800 and a brand spanking new 22 or 24 horsepower engine is only $1,000. So I'm only $200 away from a brand spanking new engine. So I just can't see the justification of putting new heads on this engine, new rings. Oh, I forgot the rings. The rings, the heads, the intake, all of that on this engine, and I would be around about the $1,400 mark. So we're not going to go that far into it. I might put the cam in it. I might not. It all depends on how well this adding this extra starter wire works. I can get a solenoid for about 10 or 15 bucks. This wire cost me $30. I got a black and a red, so it cost me $30. That's 45. No, 48. 15 and 30, 48. Right? 45. Sorry. Where did I get 48 from? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This isn't math class. So we're gonna try that. It's been cranking. I normally double up the wires because I don't know, I just do it. And I always put the bigger battery in the lawnmowers. And so because I don't want to be that one that kills their battery down in the lower end of their field, so they run out of gas trying to get it to pick up gas. And next thing you know, you got to bring the truck down there and jump it off, and then you're sitting there charging the battery, or you burn out the alternator on the lawnmower you burn out the stator on the lawnmower because it charged too long and got too hot and burn up. So then the alternator's not a battery charger. Yes, I know. So you put an extra battery cable on there, a bigger solenoid, and she handles the amperage just fine. And I think that is Tira. She's gonna be so excited. She doesn't have, hey Peter, Glenn, y'all think I should tell her we gotta pull the cover off the engine? That bear is all excited. Let's see if we get the reaction. Yes. Okay. Hey, guess what? I found out what's wrong with the cam. We got to pull the cover off the engine. Glenn told me to do it. Where's mine?
In the store.
We'll go get it.
No. Well, I gotta call Melissa because I think I left the Dollar General bag in the car. So can you run the car down there? Yes, I will when you go. Oh, what can I do?
But you do not, your mama ain't gonna ever let you drive. You're not. No, we're waiting on you.
Why?
Waiting on you so you can,
I got the deck out.
yeah, you gotta run the power wire up there and tell me how long I need it, and I gotta put the outlet on it, and you have to,
What we have to do this time, Kyle?
huh?
You gotta just come out here?
You just came out here, yes you did.
So y'all.
Yeah, we just came out here.
Oh.
We've been waiting on you.
Oh, they all was in there. That's no.
Y'all see how nice she likes to look while she works on the lawnmower? Go get changed. We're waiting.
I gotta take her down and get your spray.
Lord mercy. Tell her to clock in and, oh, Glenn said clock in. Tara isn't wearing her work clothes. No, she's not. Tara is not working, is not, yes, tell her, he said tell her to clock in and get busy. Get to it. The joke about the Mountain Dew, about it being mine, is when I was working, I would come home with the truck full of Mountain Dew. The floorboard, passenger floor seat, was always full of my tools and full of Mountain Dews. I will, Glenn. Yes, she does, Peter. I went to, I come home one day, brought a Mountain Dew home, and I hadn't touched much of it. I set it down on the kitchen counter, and these two little feet come in there and grab it and run off with it. Well, I kind of figured she was just going to tee-hee-hee around the corner. Nope, she went around the corner and started guzzling it. And so something got me distracted, and I didn't pay any attention more to it. Didn't pay any more attention to it. And so later on that night, I'm like, damn, I'm thirsty. I want something to drink. I want a soda. I've been drinking tea all night. I said, wait a minute, I got a soda. Brought one home. And I heard Tara giggling. I was like, oh, that's what you got. Yeah. So yeah. Anytime I would bring a Mountain Dew home, she would take it and run off with it. Now they're going down the street. So now we get to wait even more. Oh, I can't get enough to drink. My diabetes, I think, are messing with me today. I will tell her, she ran down to the corner to the neighbor's house. She stopped and bought me a thing of nose spray for my nostrils, and I can't sleep without it. So she left it in the neighbor's car. She rides with the neighbor to do her plays because the neighbor's daughter is in the play as well. So the neighbor doesn't mind. The neighbor comes up here and grabs Tara, and down the road they go. It saves us from having to drive in and out when we can't afford the gas. That's the funny thing about being poor. You can afford the car. You can afford a new truck. You just can't afford to drive it. So it sets out there in the yard and collects dust. We go to the store, we come home, and it gets parked. My truck gets the oil changed in it once a year because that's about how often it gets driven. Instead of every 3 months, it gets changed once a year. Nope, Tara does not have her own car yet. We kind of failed on that aspect. Anyway, I'm right here, y'all, in case y'all were wondering. I'm just behind the camera. Anybody else that might pop in. We are getting ready to run the additional starter wire from the starter all the way under here, up over this, and to the solenoid, which is on the other side of that cup holder, down about right down there, right in yonder, up under that cup holder. in between the cup holder and that gray platform right there with the seat. We're gonna run a new starter wire. I've always done that, Glenn. Peter, even on my truck, I have a twice as big starter wire and ground than what the truck came with. No, I haven't convinced her to become a mechanic yet. Like on my truck, because the battery cable. See, here's my thing. Who checks their battery cables? Even mechanics forget to keep an eye on their battery cables. So if you start out with a 6-gauge battery cable or an 8-gauge battery cable, well, thank you, Glenn. An 8-gauge battery cable, 20 years from now, you might have 80% or 70% of that cable left, which isn't very much. But now if you take a 1-aught cable, or a number 2 cable, or a 1-aught cable, and you have a 1-aught battery cable going to the solenoid, and a 1-aught battery cable going to the starter, and a 1-aught ground cable. Yes, she does, Peter, or yes, she probably will, Peter. I want her to take automotive in school. She was excited about it, but she can't. Says she can't now. She has to do it later, so I have to wait 2 years, and then she'll probably change her mind by then. So I've learned with Tara to strike while the iron is hot, and yeah. My ribs are hurting me so bad right now. All I want to do is go lay down, and it hurts for me to lay down. So I thought I'd come out here and oversee this lawnmower job getting done up. The lawnmower is running way better. You'll find out over time there isn't any money, but she can make great money as a mechanic. Yes, I tried to teach her. We've tried to tell her that. Her aunt and uncle, which are a little bit better off than we are, they live a lot more artsy crafty lifestyle than we do down here. They go off to the wine tastings and beer tastings and cheese tastings and stuff like that, and they with the best of them, and we just kind of sit here and watch movies on TV and go out and cut grass when it grows up. So they tried to tell her that she needs to find something that she can make money in, and then she can work on film on the side. But lots and lots of people every day try to become writers and try to get parts in movies. Yes, only if you make it big. And you know how long, if you study some of these actresses and actors, if you read up their biography and see that up until their first movie, you think, oh, we've known these actors so long, but there's quite a few that I can't think of. I just saw it the other night. They're working 2 jobs and trying to do little parts in little commercials and trying to wait, and they're always waiting on their next big gig, on that big gig to call them. They're waiting on that, and it never comes. For a lot of them, it never comes. Hell, Colonel Sanders, Kentucky Fried Chicken, wasn't famous until didn't make it until he was 60 something. He was halfway gone by the time he made it. But I've tried to tell her that, and she won't listen. Yes, exactly, Peter. We tried to tell her that, and she wants to be in theater. But what she doesn't understand is that there are lots of people. You can be in theater as a hobby. You can actually be in small productions, but you have a 9-to-5 job that pays the bills, and you do the theater on the side. I've tried to tell her that. She won't listen. She's got it in her head that she's gonna make it big, and you know what? She may have the gumption and the drive to get out there. She may have it in her to make it big, but it's still a gamble. And I've tried to tell her that, and it sort of just goes in one ear and out the other. So it's one of those things where it's sort of, even my granddaughter took film class at college in California and couldn't find steady work. She had to go back and get a different degree. Well, we tried to teach Terry that. We tried to tell her. And I'm imagining when your daughter Glenn was in college, when you first got out of high school and went into college, did you have this same talk with her as well about there's no money in film? Lots of movie stars that I've watched, growed up watching, I didn't realize, like, the first movie I saw them in was their big break. That before that, they were flipping burgers at McDonald's, or they were working. Oh, your daughter's adopted, I'm assuming. I'm confused. Yes. Well, I'm gonna tell her all this stuff. I'm gonna go back and read all this stuff to her that y'all are saying. Hello.
I'm logging in for overtime.
Yes. We're having a discussion about your life and the fact there's no money in film. Meaning you need to. Oh no, she's my wife. Oh, you said granddaughter. I thought you said daughter. I'm sorry, Glenn. I thought you said daughter. No, they're just saying that you need to find a job that pays the bills. Lots of actors and actresses flip burgers and work in coffee shops and all the time. They before they made it big. You got to have something. Right now, you're not studying anything that's going to make you any money. Okay.
They are trying to find something next semester. I can't do anything about it now.
What's that on your head right there?
Oh,
Why you have that?
I haven't even putting it out.
All I see is your hips moving in the camera. All right. So you want to pull the deck out a little bit further. She's so good with tools. I was an aircraft mechanic for 20 years. I know what she'd. You know what? You'd be a good aircraft mechanic. They're not greasy and dirty like car mechanics are. That'd be really good. There's all kind of airplanes.
Yeah.
Huh? All right. Get your light. What I need you to do is try to follow the original cable and pull this in. Pull it up. Pull it up to the starter, and you can put it on there if you want to. Pull it up to the starter and run it alongside. We're not replacing that cable, we're adding to it. So run it alongside that cable, bend for bend, and then run up there to where it goes on the solenoid and put a mark on it. And then pull it back out so that I could cut it and put an end on it. 10-4, Roger. Gonna need a light under there. Did they run it on the outside of the frame? Look, if they ran it on the outside of the frame, right there at the red and yellow or red and black, the red and black, you can wire tie it or zip tie it to that harness. It should be okay right there. Yeah, Peter said there ain't nothing wrong with getting your hands dirty. It's honest living. Yeah, you're not listening to this, are you?
Yeah. Your hands are hard moving.
Is that where they ran it here on the outside?
Yeah, it goes in here, out on the frame, under this, right here.
Yes. Alright, so start at the starter. Starter.
Oh.
You want to get a wire tie or something and wire tie it up there. Give yourself a little more slack. A little more. Right there, stop. That's good. Now just run it back there. And I will add enough so that it's long enough to do you some good. That's almost to 10 feet. Not going to be much left. Lisa, if you're watching, I'd like a big glass of sweet tea, please. Well, sweetened tea with sweetener in it. I can't have sweet tea. So from there, we're going to guesstimate how much we're going to need. Yes, Peter, that's why soap was invented. Yes. All right, so right there is the solenoid.
A little bit extra.
Oh, you went extra? I'm going to go a little extra too.
Oh, I did like that.
Oh, that much extra? No, babe. I'm going to go a lot more than that. But we got to get inside and all right. So let me have that. All right. We can always cut it off and add another end on. I'm going to go about 6 inches more. All right. So there's that. Now we will, this is awful close. Maybe they can see it. Excuse me, I got to turn the light around. Hope I didn't blind you. I'm blinding me. There we go. So now we got to find, I'm going to try to find something a little bit better than what I put on the front. That one's just a little bit big. We don't need it that big.
Are you doing the black too?
Am I doing black? Black for what?
Oh, you got rid of black, or did it?
Oh, baby, it came that way.
Oh, okay.
It came that way. These are the inserts for my hydraulic press, for my hydraulic crimper. These are the inserts. Matter of fact, I need to lay those over here before they get lost. All right, I need you to go under there and see, make sure that this, well, that's this one right here. So that's not a whole lot. Make sure that this will go over the battery terminal on the solenoid. The solenoid.
Oh, no, it's not. I thought I had something.
Yeah, you got to go up from the bottom.
Go right here.
So,
It's a fit.
all right.
There's some tea in there too.
Let me get this.
We done.
Isn't that a Kindle tablet or something? What are you doing?
So I need to do a piece back.
Oh, is that a Kindle tablet? Isn't
No.
that a Kindle?
No, it's I think the one you get to get here.
Oh,
That's slow piece.
be nice. All right, so now we got this. Here, come here, Terry. You may have to do this. We're gonna put this on. Come on. Here, see if you can get that on there without any of the wires escaping. Hold on a minute. Go down a little bit. Pull out when you do it. Pull out. Yes, because you keep going round and round, you just wrap it up and make it bigger. And you have to pull out. There you go. That's how the wire is made. Is it spun while it's being pulled through.
Dang it. Almost had it.
One more time. I got the first one on there right, but I couldn't get the second one.
Dang it.
You can't go bigger because if you go bigger, it doesn't crimp right. Well, I don't like the way it crimps anyway, but I don't have a whole lot I can do about it.
Dang it.
Babe.
Dang it!
Babe, one spine. One spine. One is fine. One is okay. Alright, work the thing.
Do you already have the wrenches for everything or no?
No. Well, I got a question for Peter and Glenn.
How do you
Did either one of y'all make shrinky dinks in the oven?
I did.
Yeah, what, 4-H or something?
No, we checked over movie at the house.
Okay. I was just wondering if any of these guys, if that's something that's only in America, or did they do it in Australia too?
Can you hand me the needle nose that are over there? Please?
Yes, hold on. What kind of work did you do, Scott? I was, oh, hold on. So, always one wants to escape. Yes. What kind of work did you do, Scott? I was a plumber. Plumber and carpenter.
Needle nose.
Needle nose. Where?
I don't know. She was still up there. Look under the box.
Y'all hear how demanding she is?
Look under the five-board thingy. Five-board. Whatever it's called. Clipboard. Whatever. Clipboard.
Here, I'm gonna throw that at you.
See what I have to deal with? I should have to put up with this.
If you don't watch it, you ain't gonna be able to put up with nothing. We need to make a wrench for that. Is that 7/16?
Okay.
We need to grind the 7/16 down. Do we have one in the?
I might have an extra one. Remember how that?
Go look and see. Because needle nose is not needle nose is not a guarantee that you're not about to slip that bolt inside that starter. And let me tell you, you don't know what a bad day is. You have a lot of tools that seem to have a lot of knowledge about doing mechanic type work. Oh, no, okay, Glenn didn't do shrinky dinks. Peter did shrinky dinks, but Glenn didn't do shrinky dinks. Glenn, you're never too old to start. Go get you a styrofoam to-go container and get you some markers and draw a pretty picture on it and then put it in the microwave and watch it shrink.
We had like a little, it's a plastic type thing. And you either drew on it or you colored it in because they already had something, and then
Exactly.
you put it out.
All right, see if that'll fit on there. If that'll fit on there, then that's our starter wrench. Because you don't know, Terry, you don't know what a bad day is until you've taken and twisted a brand new, huh?
I can't tell if it or not. It's in the way.
What's in the way?
The wire.
So it's too thick. So do we need to thin the wrench out?
Yeah.
All right, go get me a die grinder, a little angle grinder with the pad on it, and damn, that's thin now. How much thinner do you want it?
Well, it's not working. Either it doesn't fit or it's not working.
This is a Sears wrench. Doesn't say Craftsman, it says Sears. So I don't know how, well, it's rusting down there on the end, so it can't be that good. All right, I need my grinding pad. I can't grind it with this.
Oh, okay.
He threw it at you, too.
Yeah, sure. Shush. You ain't gonna tell her what I did. I think it's tea. You got a big glass of tea? Did you add sweetener to it?
Yes, right there.
Oh, I'm gonna be sitting over here and making an ignition wrench or a starter wrench because this one's too thick. Oh Lord, she brought me a grindy.
So, guys, there's that one. Wait.
Take what up? Yeah, take it off. They ain't like it's air hose or nothing, it's not gonna leak. There's no power on it right now. What kind of sweetener do we use? Splenda? Yeah, it's Splenda. She got hurt.
I'm calling, what's that thing?
OSHA.
Yeah, ocean.
Oh, I better turn this up a little bit. Look, the camera dims down when I do that. Oh no, that's just me. Whoa, what the hell? Never had to do that before. Sound like it was about to blow up. That don't sound right.
Ow.
I need an oiler, Tara.
Okay, the oil.
Look at me, the Eagle oiler. This thing sounds like it's about to come apart.
Do you want me to put this one on the front or the back?
It doesn't matter. Yes, I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing. Ah, damn wrench is hot. Shut up, everybody. Everybody shut up. I'm trying to hit this stupid little hole on this damn, I can't do it. I can't do it. Safety specs. Where are your safety specs? I got on safety specs.
Yeah, you're doing 90, not me.
I got on safety specs. Yeah, but you can be hit. Go get your safety specs on.
Oh.
You're right there in front of me. Gotta look. You can't, there we go. I don't know what that was. But it sure as hell didn't like,
Where's my,
hell, I'm turning every which way but loose. All right, see if that'll fit. Damn, I'm getting covered in oil. I'm just covered in oil. I have no idea.
Works.
All right, let me have it back. I need a Scotch-Brite. Go get me a Scotch-Brite, somebody.
Mama, I'm in the middle of this type thing. Where are they? They're,
Turn it up so I can get my hand on it.
they're over there where Scooter's stuff is. Where my toolbox is. Is that great?
So I can polish this wrench up.
Yeah.
I love these little things. These little roll-lock pads, those are the best. But this grinder, y'all lubed up, ready to go. Hold on, we use Splenda too. We also started using MIO sweetener, sweet tea in little bottles when we go out to eat, so we can get water and save $3.50 a glass. The whole bottle costs about $4. Yes. Yes, Glenn, we mean lubed up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the damn oil getting all over me. Now let me polish this wrench up. That's how it is now. That's how thick it was to start with. Woo, hot. Hot. Damn it. Damn hot. How hot is it? Think about it. You know what? Do you know what? Hold on. Let the air compressor stop. A light. Work light. Oh yeah, that one's dead. Dead gone. Okay, do you know what a solenoid does?
It helps power.
Right, but what does it do? Okay, follow that wire coming from the starter. Where does it go? Where does it go?
It goes to the solenoid.
Alright, okay. Now what happens? If you were walking on that wire, you would get to the solenoid, you'd be standing on top of that bolt. You would have to do what to get to the next bolt?
Shoot electricity across.
No, jump. You would have to jump to the next bolt. That bolt would take you where?
To the battery.
Yes, to the battery positive. So a solenoid is a remote switch. Okay, that switch on the dash of the lawnmower does not carry the 100 or so amps that that starter draws to turn that engine over. That solenoid does. So, which wire do you think you're running right now?
Positive.
Okay, the positive, but which positive? There's two positives on the car.
Red positive.
Okay, but which red positive? Which one of the two red positives are you running?
The new one.
Okay, which one of the new ones are you running? Where are you running it from?
The starter.
Okay, the starter wire.
New starter wire.
Yes, you are running a starter wire. So, if the battery is on one side of the solenoid, what's on the other side?
Negative.
No, you lost points. What's on the battery? The solenoid is a switch.
Yes.
Switches go where?
Left to right.
No, they don't go left to right. Think about it now. In the circuit, you know what a circuit is?
Yeah.
Okay. So where does the switch go in a circuit? What does it do?
To the next jumping point.
No. What does the switch do?
Turn things on.
Okay, but turns things on and what?
Power them on.
Powers them on and what?
I don't know the and what.
Off.
Oh.
Power them on and off. Okay, so a switch, in this case a solenoid, is a remote switch. It cuts the power off.
Alright, so what's that I'm putting it on?
Okay, figure it out. If I do everything for you, you won't know it. You won't learn anything. That wire is, what wire are you running?
Okay, I'm putting it on the other red.
What wire are you running?
Red positive wire.
What?
Starter.
No,
Starter.
it's not a red. Okay, it's not a red positive wire, child. It's a starter cable, the starter wire. Okay, if you ran the starter straight to the battery, what would happen?
Roll up, I guess. Overload.
No, it would continue to run. It wouldn't stop running. What do you think a switch does? We just went over that. A switch does what?
This is on and off.
Cuts things off and on, or on and off. So it turns the starter on and off when you twist the key up front, right? So what wire are you running?
Starter wire.
The starter wire. So if we put the starter wire on the other side of the solenoid where the battery cable is, then the starter would never quit turning. So which side of the solenoid does the starter wire go on? It goes, you need to know what they are.
The
Okay, stop. Just let me tell you. So you're so far off, it's unreal. You have two wires going to a solenoid. The power coming from the battery. Actually, you have three wires. The power coming from the battery, the power going from the solenoid to the starter, and then the control wire, or the exciter wire, the control wire, whatever you want to call it. A solenoid is a switch, a heavy-duty switch. It cuts the power from the battery. Starters are momentary devices. They only are engaged just for a few seconds. And then they're turned off, and they don't ever get turned on again until you need to crank the engine again. And so in a solenoid, you have a coil of wire that when you put power on it, when you put power on the solenoid, do you know what an electromagnet is? Did you study that in high school? An electromagnet? Okay, it's you take a coil of wire, wrap it around the iron rod, battery on it. The iron rod will become magnetized. Okay, well inside of that solenoid, you have an iron rod or steel rod, and inside of a coil of wire. When you turn the switch, it pulls down on that coil on that rod and slams down a big copper washer across the two bolts and connects the power. All right. So you're running a starter wire. Wouldn't it make sense that if you're running a starter wire that you put it where the other starter wire is? Yeah, but right. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is, do you realize that the solenoid is in between the battery positive and the starter? Do you know that the solenoid is in between? If you drew a circuit, right? Okay. All right. Go ahead. They're saying I'm confusing you, so go ahead. Yeah, I've never been a good teacher. I just expect people to know what I know. I guess that's wrong. Well, I know it's wrong. Where's that wrench at?
Right there in my midpoint.
Oh, it's cooled off by now. Yeah, it's nice and all polished up.
And you what?
7/16. Where'd you put it, baby?
It's not
Oh,
oops. Not behind you. You're supposed to catch. No.
yeah, Peter. Good. That'll work. You lose the wrench. Okay, you gotta remember, listen to me very carefully. You gotta remember that other wire that's on the solenoid has got battery power on it. Unfused, unswitched battery power. If you touch that cable with that wrench on that solenoid, you will weld it to the thing and blow the battery up. So solenoid, think of it like a valve. You turn on the valve, the water flows. You turn off the valve, the water stops. When you turn the switch on the dash, you're turning on the valve. When you let go of the switch, you're turning off the valve. You understand it now? All right. We're going to be adding a bigger solenoid on there.
Oh,
I just got through telling you.
I know I didn't. It slipped out of my hand.
It doesn't matter how it happened, baby. It does not matter. You need to flip that seat up. Okay, let this be a lesson. You need to flip that seat up and undo the negative battery cable. Flip the seat up. Yeah, I should have told you that to start with.
I need the other side of the question.
Well, that's actually going to be a little too small, but you can try it. Undo your negative cable. It was my fault. I should have told you. I can't see with these glasses on. I don't know why I got them on. I need them for up close, but not at yonder. Yes. That'll get your attention quick and make you pucker. I just got through telling her about that. As she's going to get her job, little Miss Tira broke my No, I didn't, Glenn. I didn't have didn't tell her to undo the battery. That was my fault. I'm at fault for that. What is that wrench right there? Oh, okay. All right, now it doesn't matter what to touch. Should have done that to start with. You need to pull this battery cable. Make sure, look here, make sure you got enough to wire tie it up along that harness all the way to the battery. I don't want it hanging down anywhere. Why don't you take the battery out in the battery box? Wouldn't that make it a lot easier? Y'all, everybody not wanting to take fans off and take crap out. Take it out. It's in the way.
Thank you. Battery out.
Well, with your track record with the solenoid, I wouldn't want to take the battery out either. I'll be right back. Gotta go down the hall. What's the cranking amp, cold cranking amps on that battery? It would be marked CCA. 230? Oh yeah, that battery's way too small. I got another one. I'm gonna have another one coming probably next week, hopefully. Which means more delay on my coax. And the steering column and anything else that I had planned. If you're not showing what you're doing, I'm gonna raise it up where they can see your head. A big old knot. Well, the biggest starter battery for this lawnmower that we can put in there, Glenn, is 375. 375.
All I can do is that.
Huh?
All I can do is that.
I don't get it.
The seat thingy is.
You ran it through it?
I didn't run it. It was already ran through it. So I can do.
Oh, babe. Okay, just move it over to the side then. You can unplug that seat, baby.
That's even harder though.
Quit fussing. Quit complaining.
Look at your fingers in here.
I don't have to. I got you. I don't see why you need all those stupid switches and safeties on a lawnmower to start with. I grew up around tractors. I grew up around lawnmowers that didn't have safeties on them.
Can you give me a plug, Mom?
Can you quit being so dramatic? Slapping your hand and all that. Yes, no. That's a 250. Yeah, they make a 375 that'll go in there. That should do it. My brother got tired of. He had a hard cranking lawnmower. It ran great. Ran good and strong. It just, I'm assuming it was something wrong with the carburetor, or it had a leak in the intake or something. But it was just really, really hard to start. And he got tired of those little lawnmower batteries, so he took his plasma cutter and cut the battery tray open. Yes, that is true, Peter. Just like with a pistol, you can't rely on a safety. It has to be just ingrained in your body. Look at there. Look at there. And anyway, he took the plasma cutter and cut that hole out bigger and made a bigger battery box and put a car battery in there and a car solenoid, and he never had any more trouble out of it. Yes. I have a home light chainsaw that has a bow on it. I want it to work and get it running. It's about 45 years old and doesn't have a chain brake on it. No, you got to have your wits about you, huh?
What?
What's a lot?
This.
Well, by the time you run it up around every
I've
wire
already done every bit.
up under here, you done put wire ties on it.
Yeah, I haven't tightened it obviously.
Well, what about this hump going up here at this angle? It's falling down next to the tire. It's about 6 inches too low. It goes up here, up in the air. Come out here. Come out here on this side. Look up under there. It goes up under the fender, not straight across. Follow the fender.
Yeah, still. Got like.
Okay, so what?
You say you didn't want it hanging anywhere.
No, I didn't say that. Right, under there where it could get caught. How's it gonna get caught?
This fan belt?
Oh, Lord mercy.
I mean, I can try and tie it together that way it won't.
Look, baby, loop it around, make a loop, put a wire tie, put a zip tie on it. So what? We cut it too long. You're down again. You're not up.
Oh,
Okay. Uh-oh. Phone's about to die. Phone's about to die. I need a charger right now.
I don't know where any of them are. They're inside the house in the dining table.
Hey, if we die, y'all, we'll come back. Phone's about to die. Phone's about to die. 911. There were chargers out here. There was one out here earlier. There's 2 of them out here. Where's the little red drop cord? Oh, there it is, back there. They got a charger in it? No, they don't. Y'all hold on, hang tight. Nine 913.
999.
Why is that cable down so low? The other battery cable doesn't run down there.
Yeah, it does.
Where is it at? Point it out to me.
In his jacket.
Oh, excuse me. All right, y'all hang on. We're getting more viewers and got less battery power. There, the thing's over yonder. Hand me this. Oh, give me that.
Sorry, y'all. Excuse me.
Uh-oh, about to shove the phone out of the phone holder.
There.
But we're having a meltdown here. We're gonna lose the shop. It's not on. It's not turned on.
Now is it?
No, it's not working.
That's off.
All right, go. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. We're back to working.
What are you doing?
That battery cable
Can I
here
wire tie it to the other starter cable?
to the circuit cable.
To the other starter cable.
Yes, you can wire tie it to the other starter cable. Hey, y'all, hit the like button for Scott and Tara. Yes, thank you. Please hit the like button. Somebody was gonna give me a lawnmower. I don't know who it was. Riley asked me if I wanted a Toro lawnmower for parts. I don't know. I don't even know where Riley lives. Bear doing the downward dog. You had a Toro? Oh, okay.
It was glimmering.
My bad, done now. All right. So now you need to take the battery cable. You need to take the battery cable off of the solenoid and bring it to me so that I can make up a bigger battery cable, heavy duty battery cable. So take the other battery cable off. Yes. We're going to eliminate that cable. No, we'll put both of them. Well, I don't know if we should put both of them on there. Sure, I'll take them. Hell, at the very least, Glenn, if we can make 2 mowers and put them together and not have to put a bunch of money into them, then we can turn around and sell them or something. Or if we can't put them together, I'll load them up in the back of the truck and take them to the scrapyard. Yeah, they won't collect up around here. That's one thing I don't do. I don't do a yard full of junk like my neighbors. Not my next door neighbors. Well, they're not my neighbors. They're down the street. That's empty. We got any more salt? Can you fix us some Pepsi? You can go get us a Pepsi.
I have no money.
That check.
I'm not gonna put that in the bank.
How do you normally put them in the bank? Oh. You better go to the bank and strap it on and get the cash.
That makes take the radio off.
Oh. Take it up there tomorrow.
And not open tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. I have seen two mowers that are not running sitting at a house near my dad's house. I will stop and ask what he wants for them. Well, Glenn, if you can't get them for free, it's not, I'm not interested. What? Yeah, let me see the wire. Ooh, see how long that wire is? You don't need all that wire. Oh, we're going to make a new one. So what you do is you literally go bend for bend. Like this. All the way down to here. And then instead of here, I'm going to come out to here just a little bit more. And then, here, keep that. We may add that back in there. I don't know yet. Where's the cutters? Here's the cutters. I have the cutters. There we go. Out of 10 wire, 10 feet of wire, all I got. So, wow. Well, thank you, Glenn. Do what, Tara?
Smidge left.
Yeah, I got about 3 feet left out of 10 feet. All right, so now I got to find another 10 gauge post. These terminal.
It's not that much different. Distance between the fan and the cable.
That's plenty. As long as it can't get down there and touch it. Doesn't matter how much different distance it is. If it can't touch it, it can't touch it. But you can put it like this, baby. Look, you can do it like this. Put a coil in it, and then put a wire tie on it. See, like this. Put a coil in it. It's not going to hurt it. When you buy a battery cable at the store, it is not the exact length that you need. You have to figure out what to do with the extra. Yeah, you have to figure out where to put it. So use your brain and figure out where to put it. Just remember, it can't touch anything metal. This won't open. I hate these things. They've been opening. Now this won't open here. Now it'll open. I am over here behind the scenes, man behind the scenes, making up a battery cable. I get to fight putting the little fine wires in the damn outlet again. Yeah, I didn't know that battery was that small, Glenn. I had no idea that battery was that small. I cut off too much wire. All right, Tara, I need a wire tie, a zip tie, please. I want to try something. Come here. Bring me a zip tie. Damn it, a wire tie. I think zip tie is a brand name of wire or cable ties. I need a small one. You got a small one?
Nope, sorry.
All right, come here. Turn this around. Turn this around. We're gonna try a trick that I saw on the internet. We're gonna see if it works. We're gonna put this right here. Oops. All right. Oops. Here we go. And we're going to turn that. Don't come off, damn it. Damn it, it's trying to come off. Frick. That didn't work.
What, partially?
No, it didn't work. See, it didn't work. Hang on a minute, hang on. Not all's lost. Remember I told you I cut the wire a little too long. There we go. Let's see if we can get this again. What you're supposed to do with the wire tie, or the zip tie, is you squeeze the wire down so that they don't poke up. One. I'm not going to worry about one wire. Where's two? Okay, I'll cut this off with a razor knife here in just a second. So for right now, I will, whoops, get over there. Right now, I will hold that right there at the top. Can they see?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to put that right there. Make sure that stays. Oops, damn it, hold still. Trying to hold the wire in. Right there. Alright, now let me see if that's it. Alright, yeah, that's it. Oh, bless Pete. My great aunt's name was Isabel Tyndall, and her brother called her Pete. I don't know why. I forgot the story. She was my Aunt Pete, and I don't know why. Hit her again. Don't know why. So anytime my granddaddy would say "bless Pete," which means like "oh my God" or "oh my God," or "for real," you got to be kidding me, anything like that. And so I always thought he was talking about Aunt Pete. So one day I asked him. I don't remember his answer, but I don't think it was oh, come on. There we go. I don't remember what his answer was. What made me think of Shrinky Dinks was putting his heat shrink on. I had a really nice torch. I had one of these torches that was really nice. It had a really nice lighter on it. I don't know if they can see this or not. A really nice lighting circuit on it. It was just a really nice torch. And it got laid in the seat. I was doing some heat shrinking inside the truck, and it got laid on the seat. And tools got piled on it. And somebody sat on it, and well, y'all know what happened after that. So now I'm going to snip this off. Right there. So I have a nice clean cut. Now I'm going to take the razor knife and remember that I'm not making a battery cable for an ocean liner. So we don't need but just a little bit sticking off the end. Roll it like that. Come back. And you got to be careful about doing that. You can actually score the copper wire, and over time, especially if something's vibrating, you can cause it to I started to say leak. You can cause it to bend the wire. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna push this on here. Oh, come on. Come on, Scott. You're right. Still got one again. It's not gonna hurt anything to have a straight. You gotta just make sure you cut them off. That's not cutting off. Come on, cut off. Uh-oh, come on. There we go. Don't come off of there. There's heat shrinks on there. Alright, let's do it again. Hold that thing. Oops. Make sure I stay lined up. How about it?
Go back just a little.
Which way?
Over there.
That it?
Talk to me.
Whew. Alright, let's see about that one. Yes, that flattened that out quite nicely.
Looks like a rocket ship.
I was thinking of that stupid song, Going on a Trip.
Yeah, my
favorite rocket ship.
Soaring through the sky, little line signs. Fly away. Be ready to work for somebody. He said, did you see what Peter said? Tining is the cable works better if you have the space.
Time
Timing,
with
timing.
a what? Who?
Tinning.
Dying?
Tin.
Oh, tying.
No, Ti.
Oh, tinning. Tinning.
Sure.
Yeah, it's tinning. Yeah, tinning. Not tying.
I said tining.
Well, tinning's not a word. Tinning.
Tining.
When you tin the
It
wire.
says that is $100 tool. Soldering.
Yes.
Soldering. Soldering?
All right. Soldering. Here.
Ah! He threw it at me. Y'all saw that.
The other didn't. The camera was turned around my way. They didn't see shit.
He threw it at me. Abuse.
I'm gonna hit you with it. Oh, my granddaughter was standing at the double door into our bedroom, and I told her she didn't go and leave me alone. I was gonna throw my cell phone at her,
I said you won't.
and Tara said you won't, and I flung it just, whoo, like that. I'm gonna go slower. Just flung it like that across the room, and she was happened to be standing right at the right spot. It went straight between her legs and landed on the floor behind her, and jaw just dropped.
Yeah, we were both like, oh,
That'll never happen again.
no, it will. We'll still do it.
Oh, this is my lake down tester, baby. I forgot I have another tool.
I'll got you, right?
Yep.
I was wondering, I didn't remember that one.
I didn't buy this one. So look right here. You got all these different adapters, and you got these. You could reach down in a well, like a Honda or something.
Well.
And so what you do is you run up the pressure. So this gauge is on 0, set, and then with the hose blocked off, and then you hook it to this, and you watch the percentage of leakage, how much leakage is leaking. So yeah, so all this is there. I'm gonna get out of here. My dad bought this for me to work on this engine. He had this sent to me. That's a leak down tester. What the hell is it called? Leak down tester. You add that to the pile of tools in there, darling? You think we ought to put both battery cables back on there? All right, now, hang on before you put that in there. Do you want to run a ground wire from the engine? Let's ask. No, it's a leak down tester. A cylinder. What the hell? It's got a name to it. Hold on, let me look. Well, she done took it inside the shop now. What's it called? A cylinder leak down tester. Yes, a leak down tester. You set the gauges to set, and then you put it on the cylinder and you close the valves, rotate the engine around, bar it over, and it'll tell you the percentage of leaking. And you can also listen down the carburetor. If it's an intake valve, you could listen the exhaust. It would tell you if it's an exhaust valve, and you also listen at the oil fill tube in the crankcase, so that you can tell if the rings are leaking. Cylinder leak down test, I think is what it's called. I just can't think of the name of it right now. Yes, I didn't think about tinning. We actually have solder and enough solder and stuff to tin that wire. I like a soldering pot. Look here. What? What?
Why not put the thing in yet?
Do you want to? Yes. Glenn, Peter, this engine is bolted to this frame with 4 bolts, and the starter and the battery cable is grounded to the frame back here on the back. All right, now, in the spirit of doubling up the capacity of the ground wire of the starter wire, do y'all think we have it? We have another 10 foot of black number 8 wire, 8 gauge wire. Should we run a wire from the ground side or the earth side of the starter just go into one of the starter bolts and run it back all the way straight to the battery. Would that be a benefit or a waste of good wire? And what I like, I don't have one right now, but I used to have some of these that were like 1 0, not 10, but 1 0 or 2 0. And if they're solid in the ends, I would hold this in the vise, and I could take my little torch and aim it right here at the side, and I could make a tinning. Okay, then we'll just leave it. We'll leave it like it is. I could make a tinning pot, and then I could just take that and stick it down in there, and it would put a little flux on the wire, dip the wire in the flux, and then dip it in my tinning pot, and it would tin the wire. Y'all quit trying to confuse me. All right, Terry, put everything back together. Oh, while you're in there, before you put that back, here, take the blowgun. Where's the blowgun? Here it is. Take the blowgun and blow that fan blade. There are good Skittles. I eat Skittles. I'm not supposed to. I have to shoot insulin in order to eat Skittles. That's got water in it. That hose doesn't have a very good water separator. Right, pull that. Blow that drive off under there, because that'll make it get hot. And stick it down in there and get that stuff off top of that fan. Now we got to put the battery in it first, Peter. He said you're not going to test it first. Oh. Blow it off. Keep blowing. All right. Go in there and loosen it up again. Keep your mouth closed. Quit sticking your tongue out. I like that. Have you seen that, Peter? I meant seen that, Peter. That's nasty. That sounded nasty. Have you seen that? What? Have you seen that picture? Well, men call their peckers Peters. Multimeter. Oh. Nah. You know what? That is good practice. Go get the multimeter. Well, we can't ask the hive mind for advice and not take it. That's sort of rude. If you ask for advice, you sort of have to take it. That's kind of like an unwritten rule in the world. If you ask for advice, baby, can you find this other thing like this? Okay. You sit there and work that off and pop it, and that stuff will come off. It's satisfying. Try it. Pop it off.
Pop it off, Mama.
Terry, do me a favor. Loosen up that starter bolt and rotate that factory wire down so they look the same instead of one up and one down. Look how uncouth that is, y'all. I'm going to zoom it in where y'all can see. Move your legs. See? I'm going to get them in even closer than that. Come on. I can't get them any closer. My hand won't move. Right there. Whoops. Right there. Come on, stop. Damn it, stop. See how she's got that one? Where's my finger? Where's my finger? Where's my damn finger? There it is. See how she's got that one?
It's not going to focus with your fingers.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's so uncouth. So no home training whatsoever. All right. So what you want to do is right now we're just going to do a continuity test. We're going to put it on the continuity checker, and we're going to go until we see the audible symbol. That means sound. Okay. All right. Now take it, and you want to make sure save shocks or disappointment when they spent all day putting it back together. Yes. All right. Let me get. Oh wait a minute. Hold on. Oops. Damn it. Come on. There we go. All right. Now, what you want to do, Tara, stop. You want to take it and you want to touch it, the positive, to the battery cable, to the starter cable. Okay. Now, put the negative over on the ground wire. Wait a minute. That means you have a short. What are you touching? What's the other end of the wire touching? On the starter wire. Okay, something's wrong.
Should not be but off.
No, it shouldn't be. You're going between the positive, the starter wire and the ground. There should be no continuity there. What were you touching?
This is the original one. That's the original one.
What are you touching?
The new starter wire.
That new starter wire is got a short in it. It's touching the frame somewhere. Are you not going past it and the tip touching the frame? The tip of your meter, is it touching the frame? Go on the bolt that's connected to the starter wire. Now go to your ground. That doesn't make sense. Why? Come up here to your starter and do it at your starter. Is that what you, Peter, go ahead. Go ahead. All right, what does it say? Go ahead and ground it. Ground it to the block of the engine. To the engine block. Okay, what does it say?
1.0.5.
Okay, yeah, Peter just schooled me. It's reading the,
Charge.
no, it's reading the windings in the starter. The windings in the starter are, go from the battery post to ground. The other side of it's a continuous wire. It's a coil of wire. So,
Oh, okay.
all right. So now loosen that cable up while you're sitting there and go ahead and fix that battery. Yeah, it's reading the windings in the starter. Thank you, Peter. That really did slip my mind. Man, this thing's so touchy. Flip your wire over, completely over. God, your head's big when I zoom in, Tara. Got a big head.
Look at you.
All right, look, you know how to turn one way and one backwards, don't you? Okay, all right, then turn the other one the other way. That wire's too short, isn't it? They're not together. Pull that wire pull that wire. Yeah, pull. Keep pulling.
I can't. Get that.
Well, see, oh. Okay, all right. Well, you're going to have to come back and cut your zip ties. I wanted it to follow that wire exactly. You need to test, hold on. Need to test between the solenoid. You need to test between the solenoid and the ground. Okay, now pull your wire. Okay, keep going. Do we have any split loom tubing? Split loom.
Oh, not this one.
I don't know how the hell I buy those containers full of wire ties. Small ones, medium ones, large ones, and we wind up with none. Oh, what?
Truck.
Yeah, but I mean, there's hundreds of them in there. And I've never seen Finnegan and Freiberger use that many wire ties. Peter and Glenn. This question is for Peter and Glenn. Do y'all watch, or did y'all ever watch a YouTube channel called Roadkill with David Freiberger and Mike Finnegan?
Best show ever.
Who? Yes, best show ever. Better. What?
Today.
Oh, not me. You're hearing things again. That medicine's not working. Oh, I can't see the phone. I put my glasses on, then look over them like a librarian. Whoa. And there you go. I cut those off.
So you so good.
Huh?
You're so loose.
No, baby. Cut off the ones you just put on. Trim them.
Oh, I know I have to not take it though.
Oh, okay. How long does it take you to tighten them?
Well, I put them on before we started this and now I gotta...
The ones right there to your right, baby,
Oh, no!
that you just put on. You tell them you broke a pair of dikes.
Over there.
You did. Well, you go get them, baby. I want to see if I can grind them
Where are they?
in the drawer where they go.
What do you think about this? Here, you didn't inform me.
The orange ones. That's the ones. The tip. Yep. Her broke it. I don't know what she was cutting, but she knew.
Take it out of her paycheck.
She nipped the shit out of something. Guess I will sit here and work on this while she struggles on that wire. Where is that grinding wheel I just had? There it is. I see it. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego. Where is Carmen San Diego? Let's see. I need to. I'm not sure if I can do this. I might need to do this on a grinder, like where I can hold it better and reshape them. Here. Hey. You gotta check between the solenoid and the ground. Okay. Just check it. It's already there. All you gotta do is check the positive wire the negative wire. Come on, get up, stand up, walk. How you like that?
Okay.
Yeah, feel them.
The hot center.
Pretty nice and smooth. Yeah, what she did was she nipped one of the jaws, so I just ground them down, shortened them up just a little bit,
So,
and they work.
this,
Yes. And also the ground. Make sure. Yeah, also now check your ground wire. Go, put one in on the ground, and now one in on the frame somewhere. Frame. You gotta dig it through the paint, scratch it through the paint. Alright, now touch your ground wire. Nothing? Something's wrong. Touch your leads together, make sure it's still working. You didn't get through the paint. Go on the axle. It's normally a good spot to get power. Yes, that's good. Alright, good. Alright, so yeah, she just she broke off one of those jaws right there, right at the tip of it, which made it worthless trying to nip something off at the very tip. So these are mechanically advantaged. They have this little part up in here, makes them compound, and you can really cut some serious stuff with these things. That and our Nip-X. Those Nip-X are actually Tiras. The whole theory behind the bigger battery cable Tira is to make sure. Oh, look here! You need to clean those battery posts. Get the little wire brush on the thing. See, that wire just looks so much better done like that instead of going a different way. Do what, baby?
this is the air.
You can use the air grinder. Just do it very carefully. People are probably going to scream at the phone about that, but I don't care. I can't please everybody. There's your air hose down there. Yeah, we need to get better filtration system. We can't really paint with this air compressor. It's just too much water. You just threw it. Just threw the air hose down. That was smart. Do your negative battery cable. No, we don't clean with the side of it, but go ahead. Yeah, like that. Don't match so hard. Don't match so hard. All right, now do the back side. Barely touch it. Now get it good and clean. All right, do your positive. Be very careful. You're going to flow. You can push a little harder than that. Alright, now do the back side. Get it on around. There you go. That clean? Yeah, that's a little bitty battery. I didn't know that battery was so small. Well, with a compression release, you don't need a big battery. That battery would work forever when the compression release was working. But the compression release isn't working, so that's why we're doing this. Oh, hey, Tara, hang on a minute. Go get me the ground cable. Let's make up a bigger ground because listen to me. The ground, it's a circuit, it's a loop. You can't fatten up one side of the pipe and not fatten up the other side. So we need to make a new ground. This is the part that I hate. Right here. Well, okay, y'all don't have to go to sleep tonight. I mean, you do have to go to sleep, but you don't have to go to work tomorrow. But this is what I go through every night. I just get scared and I feel alone. I feel sad because the day is ended. I just got up, just got going, and nobody wants to be up with me. That's why I wake y'all up all the time. I'm not to be mean. I'm not trying to starve you to sleep. I'm trying to survive. This I don't want to mess with this carburetor because it's running, but this engine could do with just about 5% more fuel, 2 to 5% more, just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit, maybe 1/1000th larger jets. Well, I don't have any more jets. I drilled them out too big. The other two I drilled out too big, but maybe some just a smidget more. It could be just a tad bit more richer than what it is. All right, so here's the ground wire. I'm going to make up a ground, take that one off, and I will make up a nice fat ground. Once you move that stuff and sit on the couch, baby, it'll be a lot easier. When do you ever complain about working? You ain't got to do that, do you, baby?
You want me to get this out?
Well, you don't have to. Well, okay, go ahead. Where's the cutter? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the only thing that came good out of that, whatever we returned. Something we returned that these came in.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was.
And they cut cable real good. That's good. It's good. You ain't gonna do all that. Just move it over to the side. We are going to put an 8-gauge ground on it because we put an 8-gauge positive on it. We got to put. Let me get that right there behind your hand. Right there by your hand. I don't know. Right there. I like that. I hollered right there, right as you found them. Good for me. I found them. Yay. Other than, well, I got 2 this time. 2 wires. There we go. All right. Darling. 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 Hello.
Oh, I thought you stuck my hair.
I don't call her darling.
Yes, you do.
Butthead. Damn it. Damn it. So you made it come off.
Oh my gosh. Call her Blue, baby. Blue, darling. For real.
All right, come here. Work that handle. In and out. Keep going.
Okay.
That poop? Why do you ask that? Why do you say that, knowing that I'm going to say, yeah, really? Like it seems like a little waste of time. Like I'm going to ask them a question I already know the answer to. Just because I want to hear them say, yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah. You want to get them where they can see me? Or maybe me, something besides the air?
You can see what you're doing.
Bear, hush all that fuss. Bear, crack you in the skull here. Whoa, that didn't. That got a little hot.
Damn, Fred.
Uh-oh, I don't like that.
What'd you do?
It ain't going down.
It's okay.
Ooh. Well, I guess it's down now, but it didn't go down. Normally they shrink down real good.
Peter posted the Discord link. He said, hey, look, you can now post links.
We made, Peter, we made you a moderator. You have special powers. Have you gotten that ground wire off yet?
Yeah, I just laid it next to you.
That?
No?
Ah, that. So we are going to straighten this wire out. This is a 10 gauge wire, I do believe. Yep, I think it's 10. Sure as hell looks like 10. I think that's what it is, 10. They put these wires, they size these wires for pristine laboratory conditions. We do not have pristine laboratory conditions. We have farm, this thing won't crank conditions. That's what we have. We do not have laboratory conditions. We have never had laboratory conditions. But these wires are not to be thrown away. They can go on another lawnmower that is, the compression release is working like it's supposed to, and be battery cable for that mower. But just this one is just not that mower anymore. Y'all watch out! I almost cut you. Step back a little bit. Always retract your blades. I like Peter's analogy. Safety is a state of mind, not a device. I'm assuming that'll go. Come on, damn it. These are the same. Well, maybe not. They look the same. Alright, here we go again. How many wires do you think I'm not going to be able to get inside of this? Woo. Well, talking about blinding. Damn. How many wires?
2.
2? Bam. No, 1. Damn, I thought I was going to say, I got it. Oh, I managed to leave 1 out. If that 1 wire makes a difference. You know what, Tara? I think we're going to put, I think we're going to double this. Look, hang on. Where's the ground wire? Go get me the caliper real quick. That looks like the same damn size cable. It's what it looks like to me. We're about to find out. We are about to find out. Now this wire is spread out a little bit because it's crimped. And I need to go ahead and crimp this on before I knock it off. So let me go ahead and fix that real quick.
Do you know who Robert Ireland is? Aussie guy. His father dealt with crocodiles.
Irwin.
Irwin.
Yeah.
T-Bird with the sun.
Yeah, his son done Dancing with the Stars.
Bendy was on there one time.
About 10 years ago.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it was about 10 years ago.
Peter said, is the insulation bigger?
Yes. No. Alright, so this wire got spread out a little bit too. so we won't go side to side, we'll go top to bottom. And right now, let's zero it. That is 3.35 millimeters. Doesn't matter what you measured in, we're simply comparing. We're not trying to find out what size it is. 3.19, and that's 3.25. It's the same damn size wire. Yeah, 3.29, and this one is let's go. I know it's spread it out that way. 3.6. They're the same. It's just that this one of them got squished out a little bit more than the other. They're both number 8 or 8 gauge wires. 5 millimeters that way. 4.4. Yeah, they're the same damn size wires. So, yeah, my idea is going to work, but we can't leave this. We got to put both of them back on there, just like the positive. Both positives are on there. So that means the damn cable that we made going. Did we make a new positive cable?
Yeah, but it's backed off.
Yeah. Well, you need to put this one back on there because we're not doing anything. The whole thing is to beef up the battery cables. So what all we did was take off an 8 gauge wire and put another 8 gauge wire back on in its place. The only place that's beefed up is from the solenoid to the starter. Now, granted, short wires can carry high amperage for a short period of time, longer than a long wire can, because the whole wire gets hot. So yeah, we're gonna put double these battery cables right back up. I did not know that the cable that was on there was a damn 8 gauge wire. So if we'd have taken off the starter wire and put this on, we wouldn't have gained anything. Nothing. Get out of the way. There we go.
Peter said this.
Yes. Face palm. Now, can you help me right quick? Hold on. The torch is running. Watch the torch on that cup.
Alright, that's my cup.
I know, just watch it. Don't move it.
Okay. Don't burn my cup. Peter said cleaning the connections help too.
Yes.
Can we do a red wire on?
Ooh, got a little bubble. Ah!
Careful.
I got a bubble. Where'd it go? Oh, it disappeared. Alright, there we go. Alright. So yeah, you got to double these up, Tara. All we did was
Replace it with a new.
replace it with the same size wire. I should have gotten a 6 gauge wire instead of 8 gauge. Should have gotten 6.
So the smaller the number, the better the wire.
The smaller the number, the bigger the wire. Like 24 gauge thermostat wire. You ever seen the little tiny wire on the thermostat?
You understand it? Well, go ahead.
Yes. So yeah, here, just put both of them on there. I hate to have double up battery cables, but
Oh.
that's pretty good.
Could do that
I
again.
hate to have doubled up battery cables, but bounces. I didn't know that was happening. I didn't know it was the same size wire. I didn't even think to check. But I'm glad they ran an 8 gauge wire and not a 10 gauge wire.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yes, that is. Hey, Peter, do y'all have a different system for wire over there? Like over here, we have a gauge for the size of the wire, and then when it gets into power line wires, like the overhead power lines, the big high tension power lines, they go by something called circular mill. to gauge those wires. But I think the biggest wire that it goes up to is like 1 aught or 2 aught. No, you might probably get 3 or 4 aught. But I don't think it goes any bigger than that. And then it jumps. But the power cable, like the power cable coming from the transformer to my house, is a 4 aught cable. Oh, they just use the diameter of the wire. Yeah, I don't know why we got to be special. It's bananas. Like Curtis said, it's bananas. No, not that bananas. You don't need to be using that 7/16 that we ground down for anything other than starters. Because it's going to round off a nut if you ain't careful.
I know, I'm not using it for the front nut. There's a back nut that I'm using for.
No, same thing. Still using it.
Okay, Mom, we're going to 16 inch thing.
What?
No, I don't have it anymore.
You can go to a different tier. You can scratch off the paint and get a tapping screw and put it under something different.
Right, come here. There. Right, come here. There. Bring me the toy. Hi, baby. Ready?
She about ran into the bumper.
Baby daddy.
She used to grab the rope, Peter, or guys, and she'd grab the rope and come over there and put it in her hands and then want to play tug of war in millimeters. The size of the wire in millimeters. Yes, we use bananas. What?
I don't know the book.
Okay, get the reamer and ream it out just a smidge.
Oh, this one doesn't either.
Huh?
Oh, wait.
It came off of it, baby.
Oh, it's in.
All right, go ahead. Let me see. Let me see the ground wire, the new one. Will you go get me the reamer, baby? The little triangular shape. Where's it at? Which I can't do nothing with that.
Where is it?
Hardware drawer.
It has like a T-handle.
It's a T-handle, and it looks like a point. Well, it is a point. Oh, that's not going to leave much on the sides. And they didn't leave much on the sides of that, did they? Is there the part in the link that tells you all about the different gauges and why they are so stupid? Oh.
Here we go. Thank you. Ready? Yes.
I'll have to watch that here in just a second. I can't watch it now. Towards the end. Hey, don't be making fun of our bananas. I'm quite fond of our bananas.
Right here.
I need that bolt, Tara. Ooh. Oh damn. Oh damn.
I think it's going that way or it's going that way. I'm like, what? Really?
Ooh, damn, that's thin. Hold on, I'm trying to see it. It's a 2-hour video compilation. I thought that was complaining. I just used my I thought you were telling me it's a 2-whore video, Peter. I was about to say, damn, I'm gonna go watch that. That's what we reamed it out with. Did it fit? Oh, gotta take it out. Let me ream it out just a smidge more. We don't have a whole lot left. We're going to change to a bigger eyelet, if that's the case.
I didn't tell you yet, Bear. Come back. All right, come here. Ready?
Damn, that's not leaving much on there. Man, that's not leaving. Here, try that. That's not leaving much. We're going to change to a bigger eyelet if that don't go.
No.
Damn, hold on. Let's see if we got a bigger eyelet. Well, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, we do have. No, yeah, we have a bigger one, but the wire's too small. Let me tell you. Yes, it is, Peter. Let me show you a trick. turn it around. Let me show them something. All right, let me show y'all something. I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna cut the heat shrink off, and let me see if I can make this work. Hold on, I got to. All right, so here's the thing. We need to. We need a bigger eyelet. If I ream this out anymore, it's gonna cut it in half. It's not gonna be any good. So we need a bigger eyelet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these bigger eyelets.
Not that one. This one.
Well, that's way bigger.
Yeah, but it fits it.
Well, yeah, but I can here see if that fits it.
It doesn't. I already tried it.
Uh,
What about this one?
hold on, but yeah, I need this size to go over top of this and crimp down. No, not over top of that. We're gonna cut that off. All right, so I can ream this, can't I?
Isn't that the same?
No, it's not the same. It's like wait, it's thicker. It's thicker on the sides.
Oh, so yeah, I guess try remeat.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our dikes, and we are going to grab this right here and cut it off. And now I'm going to cut these little ears off like that.
Peter, can you put it in the Discord?
Oh crap! Damn it!
Yeah.
It well, the jaws aren't cutting. It broke apart.
Peter said, I like that too, but this is a family-friendly stream.
I've already read that, baby.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so what we're going to do is this. All right, look at here. We're going to take. We need a bushing. Let's get one. There we go. We need a bushing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one and I'm going to cut off. Whoops. There we go. I'm going to cut off the end of this clamp, and I'm going to use it as a bushing on this wire if I can get it to go up on this wire. Let me see. Turn the light around. I can't see. There we go. All right, that's good. All right, so now we're going to put that up on there, right there like that. It's all the way down. Now we need a bigger one that'll fit the bolt. So now I'm going to take that one and I'm going to put it inside of this one. Actually, that's a little bit too big. Do we have one somewhere in between? No, this one.
That one.
Hold on. Will this one go? Yeah, this one will go. Well, that's the way. That the same size?
Yeah. What about
This
one?
is the same size. Wait, hang on. Right here. Here's one. This is tight. All right, let me trim this off. Let me trim this off a little bit. This little bushing is.
And you don't have to ream it.
Huh?
And you don't have to ream it. That's it.
I need something to. This little ears right here are not going through. Let me close that in just a little bit. Where's the?
Right here.
Okay. All right. So now we're gonna put this on here. There we go. All right. So now we need to change out. That is a 6 gauge. Yeah, it's either 6 or 10. It's not 10, so it's 6. Give me the 6 gauge jaws. Not looking over here. Right here. That's 4.
14. 12.
I don't have 6.
Oh,
That's right there, right there.
no, it's 9.
That's 9. That's not 9.
Yeah.
No, it's not, baby. There is no 9 American gauge. Look, it stands up. Read it.
Oh, I thought it.
No, baby, the words. Look, the words are upside down if you read it 9.
Okay.
All right, so all right, we got to stay over here where we can see this. All right, so we're going to change out the jaws, and we're going to try to crimp on with that smaller one inside. We're going to crimp it all together. There you go. All right, so come over here with the crimp. I'm gonna push it down so it's nice and tight. Don't worry about the rubber. That'll crimp down.
So tight this way or up?
Yeah, tight to the right, righty tighty, lefty loosey. It's even the same way in Australia. All right, so open it up. There you go. Hold it right there. Can you see us?
You see?
All right, go ahead. Easy, twist it around, twist it around. Twist it that way. All right, go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. Right there. All right, now clamp it down. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Squeeze it. Do it again. Squeeze. There we go. Now, let me see it. Yes. 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 That is on there nice and tight.
Can you put one of these back on?
Yes. Now we're going to put a heat shrink on it. Where'd you get that one from? That's too big.
Oh.
Where'd you get it from?
Oh, here.
That's too big. Oh, my thing did the same thing yours did. This little piece come up and all these went into there. So yeah, turn around, show them. See this little divider right here? She's got a arts and craft beads that she makes little necklaces and the things that go around your wristbands and stuff. And one of these came up, and the blue beads poured over into the pink beads or whatever color did it. Well, when I opened this. When I opened this up just a while ago, earlier when I started all this one came up and all of these went over into that one. All right, so now we got that. Now that's good and tight. That's actually on there, very tight. Good. That's German. That's German. I taught y'all some German now. Good and tight. So now we're gonna put that on right there, right up to there, and let's light the torch. Oh, come on. There we go. I just remember to go slow. I went too fast. Back there we go. Turn off the torch.
It's not off. Oh.
It is off. Turn off the torch. Cool it off. There we go. Now, yeah, that's on there. Hold on. Yeah, that's on there good. So yeah, what do y'all think about my bushing design? What is this? Oh, good and tight. That is a Harbor Freight tool, Glenn. Good eye. Link to the section I want you to see about. Link to the section I want you to see about gauges. Peter, do you know that you can, oh, there's a way to do that in the video, in the link. You can set it to the time you want somebody to see something. So, like if it's the last 5 seconds of the video, you can tell it where to go. Good and tight. Yes, yes. Good and tight or good and tight. Either way, it's German. That's German. I taught y'all some German words. Hey, will you go to that link on your phone? And so we can see it. But that works. Hold on. Oh, that my phone just went off again. Oh, the charger. There we go. Now we're back. That link I sent to the time code. I don't follow. I'm assuming that's what you did. It'd be nice if it told us the time. Here we go. Good and tight is a phonetic interpretation of the German phrase "guten Appetit," good appetite, or could be slang term like the. Oh, damn it! Don't do that. Shit, where'd it go? Could be slang term for the one on aviddictionary.com for something that is good and tight. Ah, so it's real. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me get message retracted. You retract the message. Is. Yes, is. Oh, gotta turn it that way.
I don't know how to find anything in here.
Just if you go through the comments, you have to scroll backwards. Why doesn't the live chat comments show up anymore? We got to figure that out. I don't know where they show up. But anyway, go ahead. Is that going to fit the bolt? Is that gonna fit the bolt on the battery? Have you checked the battery terminal through it yet? Well, we may be doing this again. Okay. That's awful small gate, awful small size on that outlet.
Yes, sir.
No, not here. The YouTube live.
Oh.
There's no comments on there. Comments are on YouTube. The link is to 50, set to 50 minutes, 52 minutes in. Gotcha. Thank you, Peter. All right, so that's good and tight.
Please take. Please take if I can get.
So what I want you to do, Tara, when you crank the lawnmower, we know what it was dropping down to. It was dropping down to 10 volts when you were cranking it before. So now you're going to get the meter and you're going to alligator clip it on so that you don't have to sit there and look at it. I mean, you don't have to sit there and hold it. You're going to put it on DC voltage, and then we're going to read the voltage with the bigger wires. It shouldn't drop down below 10 with that much wire on it.
As humans continue to rapidly accelerate replacing ourselves with robots and odds of otherwise here, we can't make war into a robotic documentary. One group of Homo sapiens refuses to go quietly into the night. And while it may come as a surprise to you, this group is seemingly set to inherit the Earth, given their population has exploded, whilst birth rates and the rest of us are declining to an extent that most developed nations are already well past the point where their coming generations will be significantly smaller than the current. But not so much for our potentially brethren. We are, of course, speaking of the average. They provide for us a stark contrast to our fast-paced, egocentric lives with their signature deliberate refusal to get swept up in any of it. But is Amish life really as idyllic as it appears from the outside? But just what is the reality of life as an Amish person really like?
What's wrong with your where's the damn
Can I put one on each side or do it be on the same side?
Now you can go on either side.
Based on the standard thickness of the original zero gauge.
Another one?
You gotta take these other ones.
Go ahead and use it, Terry. Good God. Just go ahead.
Nowadays, however, sheet metal wire is typically measured by simple thickness or diameter in millimeters or fractions of an inch, while gauge systems are still in use in rationalized measuring systems. For example, in the British Standard Wire Gauge or SWG system introduced in 1883, wire sizes are used into a pre-calculated exponential curve where the weight per unit length changes by 20% per step. This, in turn, means the wire diameter decreases by approximately 10.6% between gauge numbers. Gauge is also used to measure the hollow tubes, though in this case gauge is not the diameter of the tube, but rather its wall thickness. Thus, in other gauge systems, the higher the gauge number, the thinner the tube walls. This again follows from the manufacturing process, with the walls getting thinner each time the tube is drawn through a tool into a swage. In industry, two dimensions typically give us a combination of outer diameter and gauge. However, this applies only to larger structural tube sizes. Birmingham gauge system commonly uses 5 needles. Gauge numbers refer not to wall thickness alone, but rather to a standardized combination of outer diameter and wall thickness. Wall thickness also does not necessarily increase with diameter, with some higher gauges actually having thicker walls than lower gauges. The Birmingham scale ranges from 0.0000 gauge with a diameter of half an inch down to 36 gauge with a diameter of 0.003 inches. 19 to 26 gauge being the most common diameters for hypodermic needles. Further adding to the intravenous catheters, though inserted using hypodermic needles, are measured using an entirely different system called French gauge. Unlike in Birmingham gauge, a higher French gauge number indicates a thicker catheter, with the numbers corresponding to 3 times.
I wonder if that's going to get me a community strike.
Thus, a 3 French gauge tube has an outer diameter of 1 millimeter.
Hang on. See if you can, okay. Write this down. Back it up to where it first starts. That's a chapter video, so you should be able to back it up, and then write down the time or share it with the timestamp. So that timestamp, Peter, took us to the very beginning of the video. But that's fine. That's fine. I found it, and I actually want to watch it, but right now I'm sort of not into it right now. Give me the meter. Or give me the pack so I can go ahead and set the meter up for her. I need to get the you're going to share it, and it should tell you do you want to share it at the timestamp that it's at. Now back it up to the beginning of why do they measure everything in gauge. It's a chapter video. Back it up.
Mama, if I said, is there anything by tomorrow morning or afternoon? I'm just gonna make it how it is.
Okay, hand me the meter. Hand me the meter so I can set it up for you. There we go.
I get back in the store.
So, alright. Hold on, get back. There you go. Alright. Got the seat, got it all buttoned up. Alright, now we're going to go to DC.
Crap.
What? That wouldn't fit on but one anyway. Look here. Hand it to me, I'll fix it. Alright, so we're going to go, hold on, that's the wrong thing, Scott. We're going to go to voltage. Now, right now it's on auto. It's on auto range, so you can change that. You can take the range. And now that would be, so we need, right there, 2. It's only 12 volts, so 1, 2. Okay. Alright, so put that on your starter, and then put the meter up there where you can see it. And we're going to see how much on the single cable by itself, the battery voltage dropped down to a little below 10. We didn't check. I wanted to have a meter on the battery and a meter on the starter, but I forgot. It won't open up wide enough to get on the nut. All right, there you go. All right, now ground it somewhere. You can raise the hood, just don't, Alright, you got the parking brake now? Set it on max. Here, oh shit. Look on, tell me what's on the front of the meter. Is there max and min?
Okay.
I hit max. All right, there you go. Now it should tell you the maximum voltage. All right, crank it over.
But you know, get the knot.
Yeah, put it in the knot. Crank it over. All right, stop. All right, now choke it.
I think the cable jumped off.
Oh, it did.
The red one.
The red one fell off. We're live. All right. Just take it off choke. I really don't want it to crank right this particular second. All right, there you go. That's fine. That's fine. All right, crank it over. It stayed around 12. Thank you, Peter. It didn't drop down to 10. It went to 12. Extra wire made a difference. All right, so that worked. The last time we did that test, we had the meter on it. It went down to 10 on the single wire, and now on the double wire, it only went down to 12, 11 or 12.5, 0.2. I'm sorry, 0.2, and the largest number. I got to read about the max and min, but yeah. Yes, it's nice to have a win, Peter. Yes, it is. Okay. We'll be out here for a while. Watch us.
Will you make sure my coffee is
Here.
What else y'all gotta do?
Hang out. We're hanging out. We're hangers. Yes, you do. You love us.
You love us.
You know you do. Now the wife is gone. All right, let me see if I can get this to go in this bag. Come on, go in here without showing me up. Come on, go in there. Da-da. Oh, I can't do that. That can't happen. Get down. Get down in there. There you go.
Put down and put this.
There you go. So that makes a big difference. That makes a whopping big difference. That made a whopping big difference. Peter, I ordered my microphones, my lavalier mics from Temu, and they have cleared customs, and they are on the way to Georgia. They're, I think, in Opelika. I thought it was Opelika, but Opelika, Florida. They're in Florida. I thought our international mail came through LaGuardia in New York. Maybe I'm wrong. Boo. Excuse me. That made a big difference. So now we won't have to worry about the starter. I'm still going to up the amperage on the battery Yes, we'll be there, Peter. We'll be there. Um, but I'm still going to up the battery. I'm still going to fix the engine eventually. But right now, I don't have the $300 something to buy the cam, the gasket, the seal, to tear it all apart and put it all together. I got to take the valve covers off, take the push rods out, turn the engine up, take the engine off, turn it upside down, pull the bottom cover off, put a new seal in it, a new PTO seal, a new pan gasket, or they call it a case gasket because you're splitting the case, or the sump. You're taking the sump off, and then putting a new cam in just for that wire. All of that costs $300. Several things I want to do right now. The doubled up wires have solved my problem. The voltage isn't dropping down below 11 volts. That's plenty enough voltage for that starter. Why do you need so many, Peter? But so now that works. We don't have to worry about the voltage dropping and burning up the starter with it going against the extra load. Well, we still have to worry about it, but now not as much. So, okay, for instance, one thing, Tara, don't crank it up to move it 5 feet and shut it right off. If you have to do that, lots of friends to share with. Oh, okay. If you have to do that, Tara, then you have to do what Gerald has to do on his street cars, which is you have to do your part and you have to battery. The street cars charge, but they only charge at like 60, 70 miles an hour. They don't charge anything below that because you put such a big pulley on the alternator to stop the belt from jumping off. Da, da, da. I know this is lawnmower. Y'all are about tired of this damn lawnmower. Trust me, I'm about tired of it too.
Tired? Yeah.
No. Peter, I had some blues playing today. I don't know if you're a blues fan or not, but new reconditioned laptop arrives Monday with new mini freezer later in the week. There was a movie, Peter, called The Last Salesman, and it was
Excuse me, sir.
what?
Can you hand me another guitar?
I can hand you. No, I can't reach them. It's called The Last Salesman. I like all music. Good. It's called The Last Salesman, and this lady ordered everything in the catalog because she was secretly in love with the door-to-door salesman. And when she died, they showed it in the movie. When she died, they went in her house and to package up all the stuff, and sell it. And somehow he got word of it and found out, and he wound up there. But she would order stuff from him all the time. And so, are you in love with your partial delivery woman or man? Is that why you order so much? I'm sorry, Peter. Had a little fun at your expense. Okay, we're done with this. Oh, I got my pliers back. My pliers are nice and sharp. I got my pliers back. I got them reground, shaped them up nice. They're wonderful. I'm not mad at you. But you already kind of knew what mad at you to start with. Oh, hell. Okay, those two go together. Something ain't right. This one's sitting. Okay. Why ain't this going? What the hell is going on? Why is it not going? This. You won't slide over. All I'm going to do is lean over. That goes there. What is that? That is 8. That's 8. That's 8. Alright, and I don't know what's in the thing, but yeah. Whatever's in it, staying in it. Uh-oh. 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 So we got a new power wire. We got new ground cables.
Hey, it's not a tiny one.
Cool. Anytime you ever need to, I just thought of it. Well, I didn't just think of it. I've done it before. But anytime, Terry, you need to use a bigger eyelet on a smaller cable, put a smaller eyelet on it that fits.
Yes, sir.
And don't crimp it. Cut the head off of it, and then put the bigger one over top of it. Try to find one that fits. You know, because it's gotta be sort of tight. Okay, it doesn't have to be good and tight, but it has to be sort of tight. And then when you crimp them all down, the big one will crimp only the small one. And because it's a hydraulic crimper, you can squeeze the ever-loving dog shit out of it. And yeah, it works out. That's how I made that ground cable. I go. You know where to go.
Oh, you got William back?
Yep.
Okay.
Go to the right. Stop. Straighten up. Well, straight. Go back. Turn to the left. Turn to the left. Left. Go back. As you go back. A little bit. Little. I swear that girl's gonna be murdered when she gets the carburetor on and backs up. She's gonna back into every damn thing. She just backed into the truck and went, oops. Like that fixes anything. Hell, I can't be mad at her. Y'all, I can't be. And she backed into the truck and put a hole in the side of it. I can't be mad at her. The girl gets good grades. She's well behaved. She's respectful. She loves her parents. She loves her family. She puts others first. She respects servicemen. She respects the elderly. She loves history. She loves her grandmother. She loves the person she's named after, even though she never met her. When she ran the truck, was what made that dent on the passenger door. I never, damn, Peter, you stopped me right in my tracks. Anyway, I know I probably should get mad at her, or should have gotten mad, or maybe not mad, but I shouldn't have laughed when she hit the phone pole, drove the door into the phone pole, but I didn't see the point. She already felt really bad. I mean, she was visibly shaken and upset, and I just didn't see the point, like my father has done me, to pick that particular moment in time to browbeat me into the ground over it. I didn't see the point in doing that to her. She didn't deserve that. It's not like she drove the truck into the phone pole on purpose. It didn't have any, well, Peter, we what happened well, let me finish telling you. But anyway, I just didn't see the need to do it. She didn't do it on purpose. The truck is a power steering truck. The engine wasn't in the truck. The truck had been wrecked. We had the engine out of the truck, the front clip off of the truck, and we were pulling it out in the yard. This right here goes right from the door right there, goes downhill real slight. And so you need that speed to go that way in the yard to be able to turn the truck and point it beside the phone pole. I put it on the phone pole so I could take my hoist. I took my hoist right there and laid it sideways, and I pulled on the frame of the truck and I let it drag across the yard, and when it piled up enough dirt against the tire, it stopped pulling and it bent the frame around. And once I took all of the spring out of the frame, I could then take a sledgehammer and drive the frame back around straight. And that's what I did. I got one within a half inch of where it was supposed to be. It's a double box frame, and I pulled and pulled and pulled, and I just, that's a 1.5 ton hoist, and I put 1.5 tons. I maxed it out; it would not move anymore. So I put 1.5 tons or more of force on the frame, and I just could not get it to go any further. So what I did is I took the mount off for the radiator core support, and I put some spacers behind it, and I hung the fenders on the truck. So the left side of the frame where the power steering box is mounted is to the right, a 1/2 inch further than it was at the factory. The one on the right side, the passenger side, that frame rail is, I call it a frame horn because it sticks out past the cross member. And so that's what you call unsprung weight. It's not part of the frame that makes up the suspension of the truck. It just holds the bumper and holds the front clip on. So we pulled it with the hoist, and we were backing the truck out, and she couldn't turn fast. She couldn't turn fast enough. She got turned the wrong way, and she couldn't correct it, and that's how it hit the pole. So there's that little story for you. And I bet I don't hear the lawnmower anymore, so I wonder if she ran out of gas. Because we've been driving it up and down the driveway, and oh no, here she comes. She'll probably come in here screaming like a Banshee engine. But we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Here she comes. She'll be coming right there. Or she might come over here. Oh, she's coming right there. There you are. See, that thing was sitting there and dry the whole time. All right, move the blanket. Throw that away. I mean, we'll get another $5 moving blanket from Harbor Freight. That looks ghetto. That really does. It looks ghetto as hell. Laying on a comforter, laying on a duvet. She'll be coming here. She comes. Yes. She'll be laying on a duvet. Out here in the damn shop. No, I'm sorry. They make moving blankets that we own. We don't need to lay on a damn comforter out of the damn house. Y'all look at all this crap. All of this stuff. This right here. Hold on. All of this over here on the couch beside me. Over there. That head right there. See, that's that big head again. Whoop, wrong way. Right there. That big head. Stuff over there, stuff up on that, stuff up on that cabinet over there. Let's see. Oh, stuff down there. All that crap just to put 2 damn battery cables on the damn lawnmower.
And sand the truck.
Oh, wait, well, that's only just a little bit. All right, so go put all this stuff up back where it goes. Yes. Turn that off. Turn that light off. I want to get some gas pipe, and I'm going to get like some gas pipe, and we're going to put a run up the wall, and we're going to pull our airline out of the, we're going to pull our airline out of the top, and so the line's going to come in from the side and drain down, and that way any moisture that gets in that pipe will drain to the bottom, and then you can bleed it off. The compressor, Peter, is on the, the fan is on the damn compressor because the compressor was getting hot today. It sets up under this canopy, and people think, oh, that's fine for it. Yeah, but there's no air moving under here if we don't have a fan going. So I put the fan, hold on, don't unplug it. Go slow. I put the fan, ow, that hit me on the top. I put the fan on it because the air if the air gets too hot, oops, we'll just leave it over there. If the air gets too hot, the water separators can't pull out the vapor. It needs to be nice cold air so that the water separators, the centrifugal water separators, can't sling out the water when the air is too hot. The water doesn't have enough weight to it. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but I made a promise to Tara a long time ago when she was a little bitty girl, and she's never broken this promise. I told her, as long as you try to do your best and never give up, I will never be ill-tempered towards you or mad at you or disappointed in you or anything like that. And she's never broken that promise. Another sneaky screenshot. I guess. I don't know. But where's this where's the caliber box? Yeah. I think my phone's about dead. Or I can't see it. No, it's only at 8%.
It's not as hard as fast.
Oh, and Discord. Oh, okay. I'm not there yet. We're not there yet. It's what time is it, by the way? It's 11:32 around here. Hell, I hope they don't bitch about the damn lawnmower. But so we're gonna go ahead and end this live.
Yep.
'Cause I want to call my father right quick and tell him what it did to the mower, and before it gets any later. So let's see. What do we always say here? Be kind to one another.
Everybody,
Love your neighbor.
Love yourself. Don't give credit to yourself because you woke up today and you got out of bed. That's an accomplishment.
Yes, it is.
You didn't do anything else today.
So if you come across this video and you don't take anything else away from it other than the fact that if you're fighting demons, seek help. Talk to your pastor. Talk to a social worker. Talk to a counselor. Talk to your best friend, talk to your wife, hell, talk to your kids. I talk to my grandkids all the time about it. And so, yeah, so.
Give this video a big thumbs up, like and subscribe.
Peter, before I go, do you want to post the link again so it's at the end of the video to your server? Go ahead and post it again. Like, comment, sharing is caring too. Yes, like, stop Tara. You're like really annoying. Go ahead and post the link before I cut it off, Peter. Post the link to your server again. I'll wait. My phone is vibrating. Oh, somebody texted me. Oh no, that was nothing connected. All right, there you go. All right, so now I can end the stream. All right, Peter, we'll see you over on Discord. All right, 7-3. Goodbye.